Hello and welcome to this episode of Energy Connection. I'm Bruce Stimson, the Vice President and CIO of Connexx Energy Inc., and I'm joined today by Anno Scholten, our President, and by Terry Swope, the President and CEO of Lynxspring Inc. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hey, how you doing, Bruce?
Good, good. Anno, let's talk about Connexx Energy Inc. and what you guys do.
So Connexx Energy is specifically focused on how do we connect technology and people to energy systems.
Okay.
What we find in the industry, of course, is a lot of new initiatives that are focused on energy analysis, demand response, fault detection technologies, metering, sub-metering.
Right.
But of course, what's missing in a lot of those new technologies that are coming out is the connectivity piece. How do you connect these technologies to the things that are in the building, your building automation systems, your meters, your systems like that. So sure. Connexx Energy is specifically focused on connecting those technologies.
Providing those kind of technologies that do that.
Exactly.
Excellent. Terry, can you talk about this idea for starting Connexx Energy and its relationship to Lynxspring, and what was it that Connexx Energy was to serve that Lynxspring wasn't already doing?
Well, that's an interesting statement, and it's got multiple facets that we arrived at the need for Connexx. First of all and foremost, Lynxspring had ended up with a success in the BAS industry. And my background was in energy many, many years ago. And as the need for energy management and their energy initiatives and energy this and energy that, it became very clear to us that Lynxspring needed to address energy. Was that going to be a core team within Lynxspring, or did it make more sense for it to have its own legs, so to speak? And the decision was made after much thought and much looking at the marketplace to enter into a relationship with Anno and to create Connexx. At the end of the day, we kind of said, what do we want to be when we grow up as Lynxspring? We wanted to be the recognized leader in enabling energy initiatives.
Right.
And we had an extensive background of working with Constellation Energy on their virtual watt energy manager, and we started developing other relationships. And as the CEO of Lynxspring, I started to recognize that we might start cannibalizing Lynxspring's ability to be successful in both.
Right.
And just recognizing the leadership qualities and the background experience that Anno had, to me, it was kind of a no-brainer.
So what's Connexx Energy concentrating on right now, Anno?
So we've actually got several initiatives, and we were building some interesting technologies and solutions for different companies, connectivity pieces, hardware. But one of the things that we found very recently is, as we were saying earlier, Connexx is not only about building the technological pieces to connect systems together,
right,
but we're also starting to find that, a lot of these companies actually need the resources, the people, and the actual technicians to install these connectivity
They're in the
solutions.
business of creating widgets, not on doing the energy stuff.
Exactly, and they have very little experience about how these systems go into a building, how you connect to a building automation system. Right. And we can provide them with the technologies, but there's still a level of people that are required to actually go into the building and do this connection. Mm-hmm. So to that end, what we've started is what we call the Energy Partner Program. What we've recognized is that there are several system integrators and energy solutions providers and ESCOs companies out there who are in the cities and in the streets and have relationships with their end users. And we're educating them and training them and giving them the tools and the technologies and the partners. We're also introducing them to the partners, like the Constellation Energies and so forth, who will then enable them to go back to their existing customers and really offer them some new solutions and new technologies on the infrastructure they had put in place over the last 10 years.
So Connexx really doesn't really deal with a lot of end customers. Your goal is to get integrators and people who are already in this business and taught on energy and how to use all the equipment.
Right, exactly, and hence we're giving them this focus and this name, Energy Partner, because they've got we're kind of lifting them above the system integration platform. And
yeah, exactly. I mean, and that's what took us into the same conclusion that that last mile, so to speak. Was that going to be Lynxspring business partners? And I think we recognized very early on that maybe in some cases, but in most cases, no.
Right.
That last mile needed to be by somebody that recognized and engaged as a partner to the end user to help them whether it's harvesting energy dollars in the DR market, whether it was working with them to come up with a more building efficiency standards, new products on the market, and we wanted to be able to really be that recognized leader, and hence Connexx is really filling that void.
And their customers are already looking to them as the experts in this area anyway. So,
yes, exactly.
Yeah, they those people have close relationships with those end users. They already know the systems and the buildings very well. They trust them, and what they're looking for is more answers on what else can we do with our system.
Right.
So if anybody listening to this broadcast today is interested in finding out more about what Connexx can offer them, or learning more about the programs, how do they get in touch with you?
The obvious way is connexxenergy.com. Just
CONNEXX energy.com. There you go.
Is the quickest way. We are participating in several events this year. The two immediate ones are AHR in Chicago, which is a week after next, the week of the 23rd, I believe.
Okay.
I'll actually participating in 2 education sessions there, talking about some of these technologies like Open ADR and how HVAC and BAS systems can interconnect and to the smart grid.
Right.
Two separate initiatives, one by automatedbuildings.com and the other one by the Gridwise Architecture Council. And then also we'll be at Distributech, which is the same week in San Antonio. We'll have some presence there. They can find us actually in the Tritium booth.
Chicago to San Antonio.
There you go. And let's don't forget too, in May, it's a little further out there. Tritium Summit is coming up out Niagara Summit out in Red Rock in Las Vegas, and a lot of synergy happens there. A lot of DNA from Lynxspring is all over that to begin with, and Connexx now starts to focus very sharply on the energy sector, and that's a great place for all of our partners in the industry as well.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, for talking to me today, and thank you for listening to this episode of Energy Connection.